hold on to control up in heaven. There's 3 players tucked up there.
God.
They have the potential to play off some of this breach utility when the stun comes back up, but Fearoth is in a lot of trouble. And with him going down, the wall has disappeared. They're going to fight for the other side, and that's where they run right into a patient Sugar Zero with a great lurk out here and 2 kills. That should be the round in the bag.
Yeah, good luck to Mystic, that is all I'll say. He does manage to get himself one with the Molotov, but I don't think it's really going to matter with the amount of time on the clock. And he's looking for a little bit more, doesn't quite manage to finish off Sugar Zero. And now they're starting to question if maybe the spike's starting to go back in the other direction. It's yet to make it to the site, but Fnatic are taking their time.
And they've got the perfect players left alive for this. And look, Fearoth's already put his wall down on B early rounds, so that's not going to be in play for them. But Snakebite's still online, breach utility for Boaster, and the ability to get this spike planted. They flip this round into their favor now. The only downside being just how low Fearoth is. It's got to be a big round from Boaster on the site. If he goes down, this round is basically done. See that utility coming online now. The stun as he moves in towards main. He's just crossed over. What a shot! Down to the 1 versus 2, and Sugar Zero, the man with the flank in the previous round, the lurk that got them a bunch of kills. Nice snake bite down, but he's gonna get it halfway at least. Look at that HP though, 45 left. Pushed out by the utility now. They know he's not defusing. They'll wait for him to go over and tap it. You'd think, no.
Instead, they're looking to put the pressure onto Depp. He's left completely isolated. The rest of the team have, however, completely rotated in towards A. So this is basically a stack up for ZETA. They've got a good opportunity and already 2 quick kills coming back through. In fact, make it a third. It's left all onto Mystic. You were talking about holding the ult. Well, I don't even know where you'd use it at this.
Rolling Thunder and Showstopper if they were to have that opening duel. They've got it with a nade. Sugar Zero's gone down, rightful to be retrieved. Mystic really wants it. He's running forward to the site. The snakebite will slow them for a moment, but they keep on getting kills.
Yeah, Magnum just got one with a classic as well. This is already such a peculiar round. It's the non-weapons that are actually doing most of the work, and because Hyper got one with the nade, it's actually given him the showstopper as well. Now Fearoth comes through, and I don't know. Like it seems like ZETA are doing the hard work and then losing the rounds that should be a lot simpler to weird spots.
Yeah, so far this game hasn't gone exactly how you'd expect it. Maybe ZETA can get out with a clutch though and put us back on track. Unlikely. Depp already on the side.
Still only has a classic. This fight from Magnum, he can't really do anything. He's waiting for the aggression of his teammates. A good trade, but Depp still standing. They've already put something onto the spike, and Hyber, well, he is the step. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to get caught out by the nade. Just uses utility to hold the bag. The flash. What's just happened from Sugar Zero?
Yeah, you know, we complimented this guy on his lurks. Maybe he should shoot people from behind. That wasn't too fun of a fight to watch, but somehow they've come back into it again. It's just a ludicrous game so far. The showstopper puts them into a decent spot. Rolling Thunder answered back, though. That's a good ult burned up by Fnatic already.
Still
ZETA can be pretty happy with Magnum going down. They're looking for the side boasters up top. He's got one, but now he's in trouble. Tucked behind the box, he'll swing out, and Crow will find him. A 4th round goes to ZETA.
They've got the information in the other direction. The flash just doesn't blind him at all. Now Hyber's going to try and at least trade it out, but he dissipates before he could actually land the showstopper. Ultimate completely wasted, and now 10's even wrapped around from behind, just leaving 2 players remaining for Fnatic. They are being slaughtered by 1 man and his op.
Well, at least they've got the site control, but even the plant might be difficult to secure. The nade comes through, but it's a shot from Sugar Zero. Fnatic are on the way. They're blitzing into B. Look at this. And how is he allowed to do that? And Sugar Zero takes advantage of the chaos for a double. Fnatic are falling apart at the seams here. ZETA completely tearing them to shreds. And it's the same play. It's the same guy again and again, just given so much space.
With no utility left and no ultimates, this is going to be impossible.
Yeah, look, it's come back to it again and again. We're in these positions for Fnatic where they're getting to the site. They're doing the... So in this moment, I look at Fearoth.
He's just dancing.
He's got his orb still up, and you're kind of going to need that if you do play any sort of a post plant, if you try to leave the site and use your snake bites against them. But, oh, this is nasty. Waiting this long for Magnum. They shouldn't be expecting it. The pistol was watching it, but Laz eventually goes up the rope, and that's when Magnum strikes. Good repositioning from Boaster, really being the bodyguard there for Fearoth, spotting them as they move on through. With this Viper Spit still up, it's so easy to close out.
For Fnatic to try and clear because everybody else is coming through the spawn.
I mean, this aggressive wall out of ZETA gets so much control, but they're pushing past it, they're pushing through it. Depp, he manages to hold on to control. That is fantastic. Up goes the orb, he's on his way back. No, he's not, he's on his way forward. Depp will not be stopping. He's tucked himself up on the box, and this position's going to be hard to clear out. They have stunned him up at least, and now they've gunned him up too. ZETA still with the man advantage. Headhunter in play, Laz not able to connect the shot. Well, not pulling them out, but Boaster's dropped, and this is starting to look like it's done and dusted. Magnum really against the clock on this one, halfway defused already, with a pre-fire from Sugar Zero on point 3. There's so much importance on control. Look at these three players stacked up. They've made the right read, at least over on Fnatic. Stun lands, though. That's taken Hyper out of a couple of these fights. Again! But he's back in, quick double. Reload off, but he's not able to follow up with the kill. Down to just Crow. Low HP. He's going to try to flush Fearoth out of the corner. Classic in hand, but Fearoth gets him. Able to land this plant. Pushed out by a little bit of utility, but that Cosmic Divide surely secures it.
Yeah, I think also the Aftershock just went into the default box, so it hasn't done too much more. Hyper just goes straight through, but it doesn't connect. The curse of the Showstopper, and now leads it back into a 3v3. 2 players remaining for either side as Boaster just holds. Maybe expecting a little bit of aggression. Instead, just waiting to see if Depp actually comes through the other side. This patience could play out for him, but he's actually gone back into the other smoke. But now that fades as well. It's left all onto one man. Sugar Zero with the timing will get himself back. And now it's on to him versus Boaster.
Shut up and let me work.
Oh, the time's already too low. Sugar Zero played that perfectly. Even though he goes down in the end. I don't think there's anywhere near enough time. Boaster won't even get out of there alive. That was a really close step to the Viper's Pit. That could have been dangerous. Look at 10. Oh, guy goes down. Fearoth just about catching him. This gives a lifeline to Fnatic to fight their way back in, but look who's behind. Laz with a quick kill, and he's going to stick around. He's got that tour de force, looking to take them down. Sugar Zero popping off on the site. This is ZETA's round. 3 kills and a judge to close it out. 12-6.
A rifle. He's managed to find a little cubby that he can play from. He almost lines up a couple. The second not quite going to be there, and stunned up. It leaves just the remaining 3. They've wrapped around. They've at least got a little bit of map control, but the problem is the site is where the plant is happening, and they've spotted where that utility's coming from. Nice shot from Fearoth. Mystic gets 2. And again, it's just the pistols for Fnatic. It leaves one man, Laz, wrapping back around. He's got 3 HP and still needs to clear out the 3 remaining players of Fnatic. They are spotting this spot, but he manages to abandon almost there.
Yay! Lots of hope for this one. No Showstopper.
Oh, no, they've just got double charge. Oh, it's done.
Boaster.
It's done. Magnum needs to try and clutch a 1 versus 5. The aggression from Fnatic. Yeah, a 1v5 on the site. They're going to have to try and reset and bring this into the next one. We are heading to Icebox. There is absolutely nothing that Magnum can do.
Even a kill or 2 here would be inconsequential. He had to ace it, had to defuse. 13-7. A damn impressive game played out by ZETA here on map number 1. Fracture is now theirs, and they are 1 step closer to surviving, to getting their win on the board here in Reykjavík.
Not having that aggression. Maybe they won't need it, because it seems like the defense is going to come to them. Already looking for the fight. Laz has just been so clean, but it is just going to be trades for now. Depp, they know he's here. He's already been pushing. In fact, he's going to wrap back round and try and spot the spike. The problem is, he is stuck, but he does well to at least get himself back into position. And now the rest of his team are looking to wrap around from behind. Sugar Zero already adding his first to the tally. In an aggressive spot. Basically hoping that nobody clears him, and I don't think this recon's actually going to get him at all. There's an opportunity. In fact, he manages to escape as well, even doing an extra little bit of damage to the remaining player of Sugar Zero. They're trying to clear out some of these spots. The shot dart doing a lot of damage, might even kill off 1 at least, and the dash, what? It just straight across from Sugar Zero, and it's going to go pushing! What is that? Keep for the entirety of the time, so...
If they take down Laz, he's the only player that can really fight on range. But Laz is coming up close, already taking Boaster. Up above, Depp is getting nothing done. Huge damage onto Laz. Players peeking him from every which angle. I frankly have no idea how he's still alive. But they're only barely hanging on. ZETA come up against an eco here. And they're getting shock darted down. A little bit late on the lineup. The Viper was in position, but Crow wasn't. Hyver's managed to avoid this. Look, he's in a great spot. Oh, only the 1, but he gets out. Halfway defused already. Guys spraying away. He's almost got it, but
okay.
they've dealt with him eventually. Kills are coming in though quickly. Crow already for a triple. And with that spike defused halfway, it was dangerous. But Mystic, he managed to clear and so on. But for a defuse to happen, that plant has to happen. And so far, that's been pretty tough to get. They're moving towards the site, but 10 gets a double. Bladestorm in play. Depth tagged up. Not going to be taken down though. The dash saves his life. He's inside the Viper's pit. Confident with the right click in hand, defending the spike.
Running out of time.
Inside this ultimate, 10 seconds left, and Mystic goes down. Verot though, in for the double, but he won't follow through on the final. Laz saves the day, and a second round falls into ZETA. Come ahead in the early rounds, finding depth right away. Oh, 10!
Wow.
That's clean, and in through the wall. Laz is absolutely ruining their chances. Hyber doing his best from afar to keep things in their favor. They gotta get forward and pick Boaster back up pretty soon, or else he's gonna be down and out.
No, I think they have bigger problems as well. They've just lost another player in the form of Veroth, and Hyber, it looks like he might have to try and do this alone, but he's giving it a damn good go! Quick flick, but he tries to swing back through, and actually the timing almost doesn't work out for Mitchie coming up against a KO, which, okay, sure, fragging-wise, Boaster hasn't done much, but it's more just that utility, just removing what they have available. Now, Laz, it's such a dirty angle, and he's already gone. Nothing they can do to trade it, although Mystic was in spot, but then Laz hits the second shot as well.
Yeah, this is something that you'll see from Jets in that position, but
my.
this guy already found an ace to close it out. Wow. Well, they're going to be evened up. This is definitely doable for ZETA. The flank from Sugar Zero is being held for, like they've got the PC utility down to cover it. Hunter's Fury to run this clock down a little bit more. 2 quick kills though. Now things get dangerous. Operator around the right side, and they've just done it in the blink of an eye. ZETA have gotten away with the round win. Yeah, landed for big damage. Good shot by Fearoth from far away. Hyber not going to overstay his welcome. They have the plant, the snake bites coming through. Flash out a Boaster. Really trying to push up and take this fight on the back of the ultimate. It sort of forces them into an awkward position, but with the res still to work with, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Getting that defuse will be tough, but Sugar Zero's got a triple! This is unbelievable! The defuse has gone through! Sugar Zero's got 4 kills in this round! All 5 players stacked up.
Yeah, again, we're going to have this corner spot for Hyber, just looking to try and get himself a kill and maybe escape from this position. It just has to be that escape. In fact, it's Laz on the other side who goes pushing back through already with a double opener for his squad. And sure, they don't necessarily have the utility they want, but they'll wait it out and get the afterplant.
Only the Boaster had gotten the suppress off there, and the wall had gone down. That could have been incredibly awkward. Look at Sugar Zero go. He's already to the back of the site, but now he's dropped. The numbers in favor of Fnatic. 2 versus 1 retake. Utility in play though. Crow's got both of his shock darts still, and that's a great connection to start with. Hyber left down so low, but no shot will be connected.
Facing in that direction. Sure, they've got the screen to cover them off at least for now, but that control's going to be coming back just a little bit late on the fragment, unfortunately.
Oh, good kill by Boaster though. He's able to follow up. Sees the space. Still looking to push up on this. Magnum has spotted the player up close. They have the info to play with him. Boaster's following up. We said this man had been quiet. Well, no more. Quick kills coming through, and a third
nice
to
round.
Close out the round. That's exactly what we right through. Little bit of an awkward fight for Laz. It's exactly the angle he wants to fight on. Only good for the 1 kill, but look at the flank coming around. Crow's being spotted. Luckily, recon through. That's the reveal. Mystic only barely survives that. The res on Hyber. Desperation starting to come out of Fnatic. There's a kill for Mystic though. They'll close in the distance. They'll start to defuse, but you've got to get out of there. In fact, there's no way out. Hyber ends up going down, trying to defuse, and that is the round done. A low buy for ZETA,
oh, no.
but the dangers were...
Know that no one's taken any level of control, so they've just been patiently waiting. Boaster, he's going to get 1, but they're incredibly fast on the trades. It's only really Fearoth here, and he gets everything! Just 1 man standing in the form of Hyber. Now, he's been lightning fast with this weapon before. Is he still going to expect him to be below? That's the problem. He's going above, and it's perfect from depth. A beautiful round from the Jet, and ZETA, well, they're within one. Get something here.
Well, he's not going to get anything in that position, and the spray's coming through, breaking off the wall. Not quite in time, though. Laz has been lurking here for quite a while. Finally getting himself a little bit of success. Hyber's gone down, and so is Boaster. Oh, this is starting to get desperate now. ZETA with so much control and a beautiful tap from 10. That's his third kill in this round, leaving Fearoth to attempt a clutch.
Oh my, it's just instant. He doesn't
and in fact, they're going to push straight forward with Boaster looking to catch Crow. Good kill! The response from Fnatic is clean. With those 2 frags, the advantage is now theirs. And it's Fnatic that just pulled back. They're willing to let this clock run down a little bit more. Oh, they don't think he's here!
They don't know he's pushed up! And he's also got his orb there. Fearoth just hiding within the site. He's going to peek out there, kills for free at least. Turns it down to just 1 man 10, but they might have expected him to fall back. He's going to get scanned up. He's going to get scanned up twice. Definitely knowing his current position and the rotation time somewhat fading away, he's just going to try and get himself a plant, and well, they're going to spam straight through it, not allowing for anything. Caught on the reload could be a little bit of an issue for Fearoth. He's now been isolated. This fight is just ugly as hell, but it will be the round coming through from Fnatic. And
past Mystic's head. Hyber catches the re-peek. Okay, Fnatic on the way back through. What does ZETA have? Okay, that's very early. Laz out of there with just the 1. Rez coming through. Hunter's Fury trying to catch the tags. And oh, what is that out of depth? He goes running through. Mystic's gone down to the Hunter's Fury, and the entirety of Fnatic fall apart.
Teleports back, he's dead. And he won't even know. They've even killed Boaster in towards the spawn. So Hyber's going to turn around and...
They missed each other.
No, he doesn't even know. He doesn't know that they're this far forward. This round is just a complete surprise to Fnatic. Nice shot from Magnum, but I almost wonder if it might be worth just going for a save here, bringing some weaponry into the next round, because this complete change-up in pace just straight through mid has left them none the wiser.
They dragged out those rotations perfectly as well, right? Boaster was holding for the wall.
However, is looking to try and take the fight himself, and well, with the Hunter's Fury coming through, it actually does connect onto 10, but this face is just not expected. Those trades coming back and forth, but this time Fnatic on top. It comes down to the 1v1. Boaster has struggled thus far in this match, and he's facing off against Depp on that operator, just waiting for him to try and go for the plant. He's not connected. The initial shot of the blade sword comes out. He's gonna dash in, and he closes it like that. Fnatic are sent home, and ZETA Division get their first victory on LAN.
What a day for Japan. Gone are the days that we see these men in tears leaving the stage right away. Finally, Japan has put themselves on the map, and what a way to do it. What a stylish end as well for Depth, but really taking the cake had to be Laz. 29 kills closing that out. The consistency